I think it's a very good idea to use new technologies for program production because it makes it more efficient, it makes it cheaper to produce programs. The only thing is, for which purposes do you use AI in production processes? Because if you look at news programs, I would be very careful because news should be trustworthy. And if you start manipulating news through AI, then there's a risk. But in normal feature programs, series, there's no problem in my view. You're asking a lawyer, so I have a tendency to say don't do it because there are risks, but this is not my approach. I think from a legal point of view, there's nothing to worry about because there are already existing legal concepts and frameworks that you need to respect. Think about copyright law, think about data protection. There are security rules on security issues. So I don't see why AI would change the regulatory frameworks. And on the contrary, I think the existing regulatory frameworks are, by and large, capable of dealing with issues that may arise. And of course, from the EU's point of view, regulation has been adopted in the past in terms of the digital strategy to mitigate the risks, not just of AI, but of digital services, digital media services in general. One important advice that I tried to communicate in the discussions was the fact of the use of recommendation engines to serve to individuals a menu of the things that they like to hear and see. And this, I think, is very dangerous for democracies. Because if people only are served opinions and content that they like to hear, that fit in their bubble, as I called it, then there is a risk that different people in society, different groups in societies, are locked into their bubble. They only get